Okay, guys, if I tell you that time is unreal, or in other words, there is no such thing as time, what would you think? See, the first impression is it's some kind of a crazy notion. Let me take some time to convince you that there is absolutely no such thing as time. Okay. See, our notion of time is based on day, night, year, etc. Lunar cycles. Okay. So we have worked out our time based on the rotation of planet Earth. So we thought the time taken for one rotation or one day and one night, we calculated this, or we assigned 24 hours as a hypothetical time frame for one rotation of the Earth. Please note, purely hypothetical, 24 hours. So in order to further divide time, make final units, we divided an hour by 60 to get a minute. And then to get a final precision time, we divided a minute by 60 to get a second. But please note, all this started from Earth's rotation. Imagine a situation where Earth is not rotating. If the Earth, planet Earth is not rotating, there is no concept of day. When there is no concept of day, there is no such calculation as 24 hours in a day. And then when there is no hour, there is no minute, no second, and there is no time. In other words, our entire concept of time started from motion of planet Earth. My hypothesis is motion is time. There is no such thing as time. Motion is time. I can prove this concept to you without a shadow of doubt while you watch some of these slides. Just artistic visualizations, please. Even in a classic watch, we measure time through motion. In other words, motion is time. When the clock doesn't move, notionally there is no time, or time stands still with reference to that particular clock. When planet Earth stands still, there is no time for any of the clocks of the world, because there is no such thing as day and night. And when there is no day, there is no year. So fundamentally, time is simply a measurement of motion. Okay? To just check out the other slides, just artist visualizations, nothing. We cannot imagine any slide on this. We just to keep you curious, visualizations of time. Okay, move on. Okay, we hold here. See, this is an ancient hourglass. What happens is, the grains of sand in the top bulb of the bell shape slowly drops down to the lower bulb. So time is measured as the total time taken to drain out the top bulb. But then please note, here again, time is nothing but motion, because these grains of sand are dropping down gradually. There is time. Stop the motion, there is no time. Time stands still. You may be wondering, see, you would have heard time travelers, of astronauts traveling at the speed of light, do not age. When they come back, they are young. But those who continue to be on planet Earth become old. But the traveler at the speed of light do not age at all. Now let's check out the facts of this case also. Okay. Einstein and many other eminent scientists have pointed out that someone traveling at the speed of light, time may stand still for him. No, this is a concept which we all try to imagine but fail to because it's so unimaginably complicated. But let me put it to you very simply. Time is nothing but motion. Let's take the case of aging. If you preserve a cell in deep freeze, you can do this for millions of years, and at the end of this, you can revive the cell back to life. Or in other words, the cell doesn't age when there is no intracellular motion. In other words, intracellular motion means intracellular chemistry, cellular metabolism, movements of elements within the cell. Now, stop the movement, time stops. Stop the movement, age stops. In other words, time is nothing but motion. If there is no motion, there is no time. If there is no motion, there is no aging. You know, the simplest example that in front of us would be any machine which is extensively used gets damaged, deteriorated pretty soon, and you may have to replace it. There is something called depreciation because heavily used machines go through wear and tear. Unused machines go through natural deterioration like rusting and things like that. Again, because of motion of air. You preserve a machine in an environment, vacuum, it would remain so eternally. Similarly, a human being or a cell which is preserved without motion, intracellular motion, remains alive for millions of any number of years, and it can be brought back to life. You would have seen the hypothetical case in the movie Jurassic Park, where a dinosaur cell is preserved in a tree sap under frozen conditions, and this was actually revived to recreate the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. So that's all movie fiction. But then the fact is, time is nothing but motion. If everything stands still, there is no time. If there is movement, there is time. Age is also not due to time, but due to movement. A person, a cell, a machine will not age if there is absolutely no movement, intracellular or extracellular, in vitro or in vivo. So in other words, movement is time. Stop movement, there is no time. Stop movement, there is no aging. That is hypothesis. So time is entirely unreal. There is no such thing. There is only movement. Okay? Thank you very much.